Oh, hey.
Let's wait till we get the viewers. Just kidding, no.
All right, everybody.
All right, so we are asking Shira, a person who is
So
fully
you should wait till
recovered,
people join, right?
a bunch of questions.
You
first-
can post it, right?
Hmm?
We're no professionals here.
It takes,
Just experts by
it takes like
experience.
5 minutes for everyone to get notifications, though.
Oh, is anybody watching right now?
We're telling your viewers that you're starting.
And then it says, hold on a minute. We're telling more viewers in a few
Yep,
minutes.
we're telling your followers that you've started to
Hang on. Everyone, hang on.
Hold your horses.
Caterpillar, hang on.
That's if they even
No pun intended.
Can you, like...
Hey.
Hey! I should shout out to her. We're going to get going in 2 minutes.
Rachel's on too.
Hey, thanks for joining Odds and Ends. It just...
Oh, I just got a notification.
Anti-diet.
This is the best.
This is all for your enjoyment, guys. If you're not laughing, one day you will.
You should keep repeating what you're doing.
Why? What am I doing?
We don't know what anti-diet means.
Oh, Ashley joined.
Ooh, the way. Ooh, my voice.
This is great.
Oh, hey, Janice. This is a lot of work. Yeah, Janice. I know Janice. Hi.
There's an echo in here.
Can they ask questions too or no?
Yeah. So we are prepping for our go live with Shira, asking questions about I'm Shira.
Hi, Abe. My friend.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Where's Nevis?
Hi, Abe. He said, "Where's me?"
She's
Okay,
here.
let's ask her questions.
I just posted it.
Abe, do you have any questions about eating disorders?
Okay. All right, we're going to get going. So, first question, what was the hardest part of my recovery and how did I get through it? For me, I think the hardest part was actually committing to my recovery and wanting to get better instead of staying sick and staying in the eating disorder. I think it's really hard to make that commitment, and also, like, once you make that commitment, sticking with it and having the motivation to keep going when it gets hard.
Have you been to treatment?
Have I been to treatment? Yes, I have been to treatment many different times, and the last round of treatment was the last few years of my eating disorder, and it was a very challenging environment to recover in, and I ended up needing to leave treatment so that I could choose to recover and stay in recovery. I realized, looking back, that treatment centers' mode and method is sort of to tell you what to do and how to do it, and they give you parameters. But really what I found in my own eating disorder recovery was that you need to be empowered to make your choices and then be able to act on them. So I did end up leaving treatment, and luckily now in recovery. What are your thoughts on using distraction in recovery? Well, I think that they can be used for the positive and definitely have their place in eating disorder recovery, but it's not always the best go-to, just because, distraction is either prolonging the inevitable or it's suppressing the things that you need to be working through. So basically, sitting down with yourself and asking yourself like why you're feeling a certain way, how you can work through it. What do I need to learn from this? And then act on that and go forward instead of distracting is, I think, more beneficial.
What did you do when you noticed you might be slipping back?
When I started slipping, I got up and kept going. Like the next meal or snack was like the next time I really recommitted. And I would say instead of telling yourself that you're going to start the next day or the next week or next Monday, just continue going forward and not missing the next opportunity to start again.
How did you know Living Proof was going to be successful?
Oh, that's a hard question. I really never knew that. I really had no idea that Living Proof was going to be what it is today. I started mentoring people about 2 years ago, and out of that, I realized that only talking to somebody 1 to 2 hours a week is not enough. And had this great idea that if we invited people into our home and lived with them, they could see and exist with us and live life together and work on moving away from the eating disorder and more towards life. And so that's what we do at Living Proof. And we try to find things outside of the eating disorder that you're passionate about and to create a life for yourself. Any other questions from people that are live?
What's your favorite part about Living Proof?
My favorite part is, I think, the connections that I've made with people that have come through, seeing people come back to life, the transformations, learning to love yourself. I would definitely say the people. All right. Well, that is a wrap, folks. Do you have a question for the audience? Any other questions?
Will you do this again?
Yeah, I'm planning on doing more question and answers. So if you have questions, jump on next time we're live or send them ahead of time, and we will answer them as we come. My biggest supporter is my husband.
And she wasn't paid to say that either.
Nope. This is a volunteer gig. I love operating a nonprofit. I never thought that I would have my own, but it's been a very inspiring and difficult experience, and I've learned so much in this last year. Just look forward to it growing and continue to help people. All right. Bye, you guys.
Yes.